Hi there, everybody! Welcome again to another episode of Cam Reviews. Just to remind you, CAM stands for Cheap Ass Movie. It's the show where we go out and we hunt for cheap DVDs, we watch them, and then we review them for your pleasure. Tonight, our host is myself, Nathan, with reviews done by Lizzie, Sean, and Warren. Tonight, our film is going to be UHF. It is distributed by MGM, directed by Jay Levy, and is PG-13. Alright, let's get our first impressions.
Weird Al! I will throw that out there right now. Not a fan of Weird Al. I don't care. I don't care. So this is going to be enjoyable for me, and it looks like it should be for someone on acid, which I am not, so that tells you how ready I am for this. So pretty much, if it's not like Pee Wee Herman, it's no good. That's what I'm saying.
I'm okay with Weird Al. I think some of his stuff is funny, some of his song parodies are funny. I see Michael Richards on here. Seinfeld, I love Kramer. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a particular kind of humor. You have to be a certain person in order to find it funny. I don't know if I'm that person yet. I saw this movie years ago, but I don't remember most of it.
Liz, please save this whole thing.
I love Weird Al.
Yeah.
I love Weird Al. I actually went to his concert in the Poodle Hat tour and touched this epic hair. So I am so excited to watch this movie again. It's hilarious. There's so many parodies that they throw in here. You have face stretching. I mean, look, how can you not love this movie? It's a musical and funny, and it's Weird Al. So I am ecstatic that we are doing this movie. So excited. Please, can we watch this now?
Wait, it's a musical?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of music in this movie. I'm so excited.
UHF.
What is UF?
It's an acronym.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull Ryan Santorum right now and just drink this off screen. Is that label out?
Yeah. No advertisement.
Good.
Video.
No.
Not this one.
It's just a really
Not until we
pink
get
drink.
advertisers.
Sean just really likes pink drinks.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
It's a little
actually,
gay.
the fruitier the better. The more like candy or the more feminine it sounds.
It chunks the better.
It just shows how much of a man you are.
You always see this in movies, guys like brushing past these giant spider webs. Where are the spiders?
Yeah.
Where are all the spiders? Like, my home!
1989. This was our parents' humor.
Yeah.
He's reaching for the Oscar.
It's not gonna happen.
This is mine.
Isn't that like Babe Ruth calling a shot and then just like bunting? Home run, psycho! First base.
Wow.
Weird Al?
You never see.
That was
I got it.
I try to make jokes, you guys. It just doesn't work.
Oh, the Twinkie Wiener sandwich.
Ew.
Wait, it's not done yet. Not done yet.
Breakfast of Champions?
Yeah. Yeah. And then dips it in milk.
Anything on the one hand?
The mayor Townsend from his annual city budget meeting.
The camera up, just like that. You're talking to a child. Oh my god. Wow. That's all blood.
Oh, you look at that.
Oh, how did this happen?
Just call me Mr. Butterfingers.
I think it's on the floor somewhere. Is my face red? And what better way to say I love you than with a gift?
Here, get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich.
I want you to make breakfast for me every morning.
My, where did you get that lovely spatula?
Shut up and eat.
Shut up and eat this fabulous one.
Look up! Look down! Now look at Mr. Frying Pan!
What I found out is that he actually accidentally hit him in the face with that frying pan. But that reaction was the real reaction.
Sean, I think you're right about the whole acid thing.
Mock someone laughs at him as he's repeatedly crushed and maimed! Hope you enjoy it!
Yeah, I didn't get an umbrella.
Hey, there's something you can, start liking about him. He likes the girly foo-foo drinks too.
Because life is like a mob.
So he's the goofy Forrest Gump. Oh my god.
It's just poodles. I mean, who really cares? There's a whole pile of poodles. They're fine. There's a whole pile of them.
No one's laying on the pile of dead dogs in the video game.
Kill this thing off!
I knew he was going to go for the mustache. I knew he was going to go for the mustache. It's too obvious. The hat's too obvious.
He found the marble in the oatmeal.
In the what?
In the oatmeal.
Oh, I thought you said opium.
The kid's just zonked out of his mind.
People are in there actually working.
I want to make sure that you're
Does
very
anyone else smell
comfortable.
cookies?
Anything special you want.
I'm sure if I was having a stroke.
What do you say?
Hey, Dad, you better turn on channel 62. Something funny is going on.
Oh my gosh, I got to know it. What is that?
They're the Kipper Kids.
They're so weird.
They had a whole song originally, but they cut it out for time. They just decided to loop the. Alright, so we just watched UHF. Yeah, let's start with Lizzie over here.
It was 1989 ridiculous. It was really, really fun.
Great little shout outs and parodies and stuff like that.
I'm a big fan of the woodshop teacher as well.
Yeah, we should have more of him in the movie. UHF 2.
The wood teacher. Of course, when we get in touch with him in the sequel, he has no arms or legs. He's just a torso. Using
Remember,
the
kids.
bandsaw with his mouth.
Dude, like, this is one of my favorite movies. Personally, I've watched it upwards 100 different times. Something that I do feel like I have to address, even though I am such a big fan of both Weird Al and this movie, is that the pacing, to me, felt a little bit off. It had just a very irregular energy.
Yeah.
Right.
You're like, where's this going?
And other times it's just like, oh, this is entertaining, but then they just...
It's like, is this supposed to be a drama? Like, why are you being all serious?
I'm not a fan of Weird Al, and this may be giving him a little bit more credit than I should be, but like to compare him to Quentin Tarantino, when you see Quentin Tarantino on film in his movies, you're like, God, you're a goofy mother. But sometimes you're like, no, that fits and it works really well. Just like in the Weird Al movie, you're just like, oh wow, when you're in your element, it works so well. But then when you're kind of acting, it's not.
When he stays with his jokes, he's, it's really good. But then they just, oh, we got cookies. We got cookies. Thank you very much. Cookies. Would you like some cookies? No, you can't have any. You're digital. Like this video if you like cookies. So that means no one should have an excuse not to like this video. Where were we? I have no idea. Okay, story. What do you guys think of
the story?
Yeah, what'd you think of? Yeah, I mean, like just the premise of the movie. What do you guys think of it?
It's kind of like they wanted to make a movie with Weird Al in it, so they just put together a plot. I mean, like, I in no way am I like ragging on it. It's fun to watch, especially if you're a Weird Al fan, but that's exactly why it was made. It feels it was made to appease Weird Al fans, like just to have a Weird Al movie.
Well, which it kind of makes sense because it was written by both Weird Al and Jay Levy, his manager.
Yeah.
So the whole. The whole purpose of the movie was to...
Oh, I got it out.
Oh my gosh.
Yay, Sean can eat other food now.
Lesson for your kids. Chew your food.
The whole purpose of the movie was to have that Weird Al flair, I guess. I mean...
Yeah, I think definitely it was Weird Al first, then the plot. It wasn't the plot, then the actors. It was Weird Al, then the plot.
It's like we described last week. Jet Li and Snake Lady.
Yeah.
By doing that story, though, as a TV broadcast thing, it opens you up to a bunch of different stuff, too. Whatever you want to do is like the show is on there. I use quotations wrong all the time. As long as, like, whatever you want to do, you just put it in and call it a show. It adds, like, a lot of freedom for different kinds of humor in the movie. So I see why they did that.
Without further ado, let's go ahead and get our overall rating. Warren, let's start with you. What would you give this movie? A buy it, a rent it, or a pass it?
I would say rent it. Like I said before, I think if you have to be a certain person to enjoy the humor in this movie. I enjoyed it, but I don't think it's for everyone. I think it's actually probably not for most people.
They're very, very cult fan base.
Yeah, so I think you should rent it, see it once. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
Well put. Sean, buy, rent, or pass?
You know, I'd rent it as well. I mean, you can't judge a book by its cover. You know, maybe do some acid and it'll be amazing. I like it. I'm not a huge Weird Al fan. Going into it, I'm more of a Weird Al fan leaving this viewing.
Oh!
That's a big
So that is a statement, at least for me. So
That's
rent
awesome.
it, check it out, have fun.
That says a lot. All right, let's finish it off. Lizzie, buy, rent, or pass?
See, this one's going to be an interesting answer from me because I have different answers for the person that you are.
Yeah.
If you really love Weird Al, if you follow Weird Al and everything, it's just a definite buy for a collection. You can't not buy this because it's part of his whole thing. If you just like Weird Al, rent it. It's not necessary to buy it because it's not an amazing movie, but I'd say see it. And if you just have no interest whatsoever in Weird Al, whatever, just don't even bother. It's fine. We don't need you.
Yeah. No, I would take
I'll hang out with you, baby.
I would also take into account the fact that we've got someone that doesn't like Weird Al anyways, and he's saying slowly rent it.
That he's saying rent
Check it out. Check it out. It's worth it.
Check it out.
If you love silly things, if you love music parodies, it's a movie it's a movie for an underdog, and everyone can appreciate that.
All right, that was our review of UHF right here. We got 3 rents, and Lizzie gave hers more of a rent to own. That's something to consider. Just go out, at least watch this movie once, buy it if you love it. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will see you again next week. All right, now just as a reminder to you guys, if you want to check out last week's video, click right over here. If you want to check out next week's video when it comes out, click right on over here. If you want to stay in touch with what we're doing, what we're uploading, click subscribe, and if you like this video, click like down below. Alright, have a great week everybody, and we'll see you next time. More.
Keep going.
Sorry.
Okay.
Blasted it.